So hello guys, as you can see, we just closed the first profit on our $10 challenge, and you can see it right below here. So let me just get it clearer for you to actually see. So we just closed our first profit from the market in our $10 to $1,000 challenge, and I'll be showing you everything that came about getting this profit and how we place the trade, where I dropped the signal, so that you see that everything on this challenge is 100% legit for everyone. So now let me draw it out for you to actually see. So let me just pick a red color that will really stand out. Okay, so I'm just going to hit OK and then grab my pencil too. So you can see it here right now, profit. You can see we just closed a $3.82 profit in our $10 account, meaning we are currently at $13.82. So how do we get this profit? How do we get up to this level? Well, it was really simple, but not really simple for a beginner. So now let me just show you how we came about all of that. So coming back to my trading view account, let me just close this off. So earlier on, when I actually woke up around 11 a.m. in the morning. So when I woke up around the time should be here. Let me try to see the time from this. So let me come back to the group chart. I believe that place I'm going to get a time clearly. So around 11:43 p.m. Ghanaian time, which on the 20th of November, that's when I dropped the signal for our first trading challenge that has made us the $3.82 profit. You can see Forex signal, GBP, JPY, order type, buy limit, entry 184.804, and then take profit is actually 186.990. But I'm 100% sure that it's not going to hit this particular take profit on time, so but I decided to set it live, so in case for those who forget their trade can still come and meet a good amount of profit. And then stop loss should be at 184.004. So if you come over and look at the chart right now, so I literally placed that order, that limit order. So let me just break down to a smaller time frame. So I literally placed that order when the market was at this level here. So when the market was at this level, okay, let me use a color that will actually stand out. So when the market was at this level, I knew it would possibly fall back down to this zone here again. So I was literally waiting for a drop down. So at this level, I was waiting for a drop down, back to this particular down level here. From here, back here. So why was I waiting for the drop down? The reason why I was waiting for the drop down is that based on the time frame I use, I'm currently on the 15-minute time frame. You can see that the market has tested here once. So that's possibly showing that it will still come back to test it again. So when I met the market at this particular place, it was in like there was no clear direction that it was going anywhere forward. So I decided to place a limit order that when the market gets here, then everyone should enter the trade, and everyone did as I said, and that was what gave us this profit. You can see it here. That's what gave us this profit. And after hitting the profit, what I did next was that asking everyone to actually get out of the trade now. So now here is it. You can see immediately we hit the profit. I said anyone trading this signal can get out of the market now. The first profit from our $10 account. So I just asked them to leave the market. The reason why I asked them to leave the market was that I noticed that the market is about to take a U-turn for the third time retexting. So based on the strategy I actually trade, I always look out for retexting. Retexting is simply the time whereby the market come back to a particular zone that is at hit multiple times. So those are the areas I mainly look out for. So when I see such areas, I take huge advantage of them. So if you take a look at it carefully, the market is on a reversal coming back to this down level again. You can see the market is heading back to this zone again. So now the next thing I'm actually waiting for to drop the second signal for our challenge is simply once the market hit this particular zone, I want everyone to actually take a trade upward again. But that one, I'm currently monitoring the market and also looking at every other possible thing that could affect the market. So currently you can see that I'm in the news market. I'm currently looking at the news on GBP JPY because my main aim is to buy GBP against JPY, which is the British pounds against the Japanese yen. That's my main aim in the market right now. So that's what I'm actually looking out for. So now let me just clear away all the drawings. Let me just clear them away. So now that you've understand our first trade, now I'm going to mark out other places that we are likely to enter trade again, and I'm going to show you how you can also place your order in case you don't know how to place order when I drop signals, because I noticed when I drop signal, some people weren't able to use the signals effectively, so only few were able to trade the signal. Okay, so now what I'm literally going to do here is simply taking out my positions for the next trade. So for the GBP JPY, this is the position that I'm going to trade. So I will only wait for the market to retest up to this level before I will enter the trade. So now let me come back to my watch list. So my watch list is simply where I put all the pairs that I'm literally going to trade. So right now I'm going to look out for other opportunities that I can grab in the market. So once I grab them, once I set them up like that and the market hits those particular zones, then I'm going to trade them. So I'm not going to use that. So for this, I've marked for GBP JPY, and I'll be dropping the signal in the Telegram channel also. So now let me look for another pair. Okay, this was Australian dollar that I was expecting to come back here and then come down, but it didn't. So I didn't bother even dropping the signal for it. Where I can see it's taking a reversal upwards before it to make the next return. So for this, I'm just going to take my targets to the very top. So I'm just going to place my target at the top at this time around. Let me just delete it off. So I'm just going to take this to the top this time around. You see, once the market hits there, I'll see the next decision is trying to make. Then I'll choose if I should trade it as a sell market or I should just let the market go. Because I've been trying to monitor this for quite some time right now. I haven't gotten any clear clue on how the market is actually operating currently. But based on my strategy that I trade, the market should be able to come back to this top. Because if you take a look at it carefully, come back to the 1 hour chart, you will notice that the market, that is the highest level it has hit, meaning it will be difficult for it to make a breakout from that particular level. So me, when I'm trading, these are the things I always look out for. I always look out for the impossible positions that the market has been and trading the impossible positions the market has hit in recent time, and then trading it against that particular position. So for example, you can see the highest it has hit was this level, and if you go back in days, we are currently this November 21st. You can see the date under here, November 21st, and you can see that even coming over to November 10th going, the market has never gotten to that level before. So now the second signal we have here on Australian dollar USD is simply placing a buy limit, a sell limit order at the 0.65871 points there. So once the market hits this level, there's still a possibility that it's going to reverse downwards again. So now this is simply how I simply go around marking out all my positions. So in case you want to get all the signals and trade all the signals with us, I would advise you join our Telegram channel. So currently I'm not fond of trading a lot of pairs. So my main trading pairs is simply the GBP JPY, the Australian dollar US dollar, and the GBP JPY. So these are the two main markets that I necessarily trade. So I always wait for the market to come back into my position that has to do with any of these two. Okay, this is US dollar JPY, sorry. So I always wait for the market to retest back to any of these two levels for me to trade. So this is simply how we close our first profit. You can see that it was really simple. It was on GBP, JPY. And now I'm monitoring the Australian dollar and US dollar as well. So I'll be dropping all the signals in my Telegram channel. So if you don't want to miss out, I'll advise you kindly join our Telegram channel so I don't miss out on any of the next signals. So for those of you who don't know how to trade with the signals, let me just show you how you can actually place trade in case you are giving a signal. So for that, let me come over to MetaTrader, and if you're on your phone it might be different, but if you're on your laptop you simply have to do hit on new order. So now once you hit on new order, now you choose the pair. So for this, let me look for GBP JPY. This is it here, and then volume. So the volume you are trading, you want to trade the 0.0 to 0.00 to 0.02. That's the $2,000 volume worth of GBP. So your order type should be pending order. So the reason why we are using a pending order is that we might not be with our systems when the market hits that particular level. So the only way to keep us in profit is simply using a pending order. So you notice that when you change it to a buy limit order, your volume came back to 1 again, and you don't want to trade 1 because it's risky. So we are taking it back to our original our original information that we set for all our trades, which is using the 0.02 lot size. In this way, we know that all our trade will be in safe hands no matter how the markets try to move against us. So for that, let me just look at the history. Okay, yeah, that is the lot size, 0.02 lot size. Then over here, the market price, which is at which price are you trying to enter the market. So this is simply all you need. I'm showing you how you can place the orders as well. So for this, let me just come back to trading view. So I want to get into the market back at this 184.804 level. So 184.804. So 184.804. That is the point at which I want to enter the market, and then I'm going to leave the stop loss for this moment. I'm going to set the take profit first. So for the take profit, let me just look at the market movement, and then I'm still going to, but I will bring this one down this time around since I just want to flip over the market, taking the immediate profit. So I'll set my take profit at 186.00079. So now let me come back here. 186.079, 186.079. So after this, then your stop loss. So for your stop loss, I always advise you use the left hand side to set your stop loss. You can see this is the last stop loss that we use at this level. Nothing have changed, but I'm going to take it upward a little bit this time around. So that should be 184.124. 184.124. So you can see this is simply how you place your buy limit order or your sell limit order. It's really this simple. You can see we are buying at 184.804 and then taking profit at 186.079, and then stop loss is at 184.124. After that, you can see expiration, leave it at good to cancel, and then simply hit on place order. So now once the market gets to that particular point, your new order will be placed. You can see this is the spot here. You can see that when automatically it was added here. This is the point in which I want to enter the market. That's simply what is marked in green, and then the part you want to get at is your take profit at this top here is in red, and then this is the other point here. So this is simply how you place order when you are giving a signal. So what I'm literally going to do on Telegram is simply dropping the signal over there. So I will still get the same information. Let me just copy this format information. So I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to copy selected text, come back to the channel, Control A, and paste it over here. So over here I'll say Forex signal, GBP, JPY, order type, buy limit, entry, the same point, and the take profit is simply 186.079, and then stop loss is 184.124. You can see this is simply it. Then I will hit send. So now I just dropped the second signal of the day. So now I'm just going to close this off, and now you've seen that we're actually doing this trading challenge for you, and we are $13.82 profit now. So now hope to see you in my next video explaining everything that went with this trade and how it went in our profit or against us. So that already said, have a nice day. Let's move on with the trading challenge.